Or I guess we're playing some Gwen top lane versus Renekton, and this game we are running Conquer, Presence, Alacrity, Elastant, Biscuits Cosmic, and then we also have a Ignite TP with a D-Ring. This game, I'm going to show you how to carry, playing some Gwen top lane, and we're also into a very, very, very hard matchup. Like a very big counter matchup. We're playing against Renekton, so I think we can all kind of guess like what this matchup is going to turn into. Renekton is like one of those champions that just hard counter you through tons of damage. Very short bursts, but also very hard to kill. But fortunately we're playing Gwen here. We have really good scaling and we should be able to outscale this guy very hard. And as long as we play kind of around the wave, we should have a good time. I'll take that fight right here. Might turn into a kill. Cuts out like one auto. There you go. Now we gotta be a little bit careful about Shaco because Shaco could actually appear. He was start with the red buff, but it could be cheesy. Nice. Got most. Alright. And let's go back. You know, playing Gwen right now in this patch, I'm really enjoying Gwen a lot, actually. In case you're like a little bit unaware of like what happened, around roughly a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, I don't know, they buffed Gwen due to the reason for being weak, sort of, which is a bit weird and interesting. Because Gwen has been actually one of the best champions for scaling, in my opinion. If you make it to the mid-late game, you're absolutely unstoppable. And then like Riot comes in and say like, oh yeah, it's like a little bit weak in the laning phase. That's buff lane phase. Which is hilarious again, because it's a scaling champ, right? It's okay to have like an okay lane phase versus a really broken late game. So they buffed the early game of Gwen while it's a scaling champ. And since then, Gwen's just been performing like a beast, bro. Like, I don't know, man. You can pick Gwen right now in the laning phase and pop off with her before she even scales. Like, I don't know. Perfect champ in my opinion. You can't go wrong playing Gwen right now. For whatever reason, whether it's early game or late game, she's perfect. Kind of hold the lane like this. I'm very glad that Shaco is like mostly playing it on other lanes currently, because getting permacamp by a Shaco right now versus Renekton is not a good thing.
An ally has been slain.
Let's hold it like this. So one thing that you always want to focus on when playing top lane is trying to like stack waves, make them as big as possible. Because if waves are really, really, really massive, and you shove that like into your opponent, you can then either go for like a trades under a tower, or you can decide to go for a recall, buying more items, then letting the wave shove into you. Like there are so many good things from stacking waves up. It's one of the biggest priorities of lane. There you go. Just to show you an example of what I mean, this wave right here is massive. And what we can do now is we can reset, we can buy Amplifying Tome. There you go. We'll get armor. And now we walk back. And what's going to happen now is that I have item advantage. I got myself Amplifying Tome and some armor. And if I walk back to lane now, it's actually going to push back into me again, right? And if I then thin the wave out enough, then I will have a bigger lead, because Renekton is not able to buy items, while me, I already got my items, right? I didn't lose anything from buying these items. So, you'll see now for yourself. It's going to be very easy right now. Items make a massive difference. That's my first hit. Always, any trade you can get, you should absolutely take it. There you go. And just like that, the Renekton was level 5. I was already level 6. I had item advantage as well. So there's no way of Renekton being able to like outbeat me right there. Even if he goes for like a small, tiny little trade, right? I still win. because he needs to back off where I can just engage using my perma-slow. That's the difference here. Let's see. We need to thin this wave out. We cannot leave this lane for what it is. There you go. And we take that one up, and now we go back. You should never leave the lane the way it is, right? You should always try and push it if you can, because if you leave it stuck up there, you actually end up losing the lane. Because he can then freeze the wave and you will start losing XP. Let's go place a ward down here. I'm probably going for a teleport play because Renekton is hard shoving, which is an okay play for him. I do have teleports, so I can definitely fix it. Let's go for TP here. We've got Rengar in the deep in the jungle. He can actually gank my lane right now. Just gotta walk back. Okay, he's gonna die. Zed's coming to kill him. Alright, cool. This is really good because Renekton was actually chasing the Rengar. And because of that, Renekton actually decided to back off. And he lost like 2 extra creeps for that, which actually leaves me even further ahead in the matchup. I'm not going to overextend, go for more trades, but I think I will probably shove this out because I suspect that he might reset. Yep, he's resetting. Ah, wow. Wow, GG. He came from the other brush. I cannot believe it. I thought he was running, like in this one, he just disappeared. So I thought like, oh, he made it out. Turns out he didn't actually. Unbelievable. I'm actually quite impressed that the guy just wasn't showing up there. He could have actually backed off in that brush. If he just didn't show, we would have probably not even figured out. Beautiful. But yeah. Now I'm kind of overextending to get this plating, but I'm thinking about hard shoving this next wave. Oh, it's back faster than I thought, actually. It's back faster than I thought. Not bad at all. I cannot play too aggressive now, because as much as I would like to do that, I don't know where the Shaco is. So let's see here. I'm not going to back off because I'm about to lose a wave if I make the decision. That's simply not ward. I'm placing a ward down in there so I can see the Renekton like hiding in there. And then I can adapt my my playstyle to him camping there.
An enemy has been slain.
Fortunately, I lost my stacks. If Renekton decides to jump into me right now, I should be able to win if I cast my W and like a direct all-in. Because I got my Ignite available. And as long as I hit like the center of my Q, there's no way of him like out-damaging me. I'm pretty sure I'm doing way more damage. But he does have Blade of the Rune King like the first few components, so we gotta be a little careful. He does have a lot of damage. We're not gonna underestimate him too much. Let's push this out. Nice. And that will push in. This guy has lifesteal. He's got the recurve bow, so he's got a lot of damage. Let's see if we can walk up here. Oh, this guy is smart. And we gotta be careful about Shaco. I'm gonna cast R here. Shaco is showing up. Alright, cool. It's definitely okay if you press R to clean up a wave with Gwen. Because if you're not sure where the enemy jungler is and you're in like a very awkward position where you could get caught, you definitely want to get out of that situation, right? You don't want to stay in that situation because you could, of course, you could die from it. So it's better if you cast R. It's going to be on cooldown for 100 seconds, but if you're resetting, you're buying items, you'll get it back within 60 seconds from the second you reappear in lane. So like 1 minute is okay. If you get yourself out of that situation, it's all good. Like, it's fine. Just be very careful because you don't want to do that all the time. You want to have your ultimate available, right? You don't want to overuse your ultimate. because your ultimate is the playmaker. If you don't have your ult, you cannot play aggressive. So keep that in mind as well. It's the same kind of strategies being applied on champions like Rumble. Like Rumble does the exact same thing sometimes, where you just cast R on the wave and you just back off. It really depends on the situation, but it's like the perfect ultimate for this. There's not really that many like wave clearing ultimates in the game. There's only quite a few at most. Renekton is on the tower. I'm gonna hard shove. There's going to be a fight in the jungle, so I need to shove this as soon as possible. Alright, let's go for another plating. He used dash, he doesn't have dash anymore. Nice. We get the final one. Stay max range. You definitely do not want to get caught by this. Okay. Tower's gone. Good. Well played by him. Nice. We got the assist. Really good. We can actually get the second tower too if we decide to force this. Oh, I'm glad I'm not pressing ignite actually. And now we just take the wave. We're not going to prioritize much else. I don't know what's behind him, so I'm not going to walk up because I see a Lux just now. You should never fight if you don't know what's going to happen afterwards. Like, this is the perfect example, because if I jumped into Zerd right now, I would have lost the 2 versus 2, because I can't win 1 versus 2. That's what I meant. Not 2 versus 2. Let's go for this one. Let's go for a little bit more IP. Let's go. Now, one thing that you guys are probably noticing, they have 2 AP in their team. They got Lux and they have Xerath. They're both doing a lot of damage. I'm still going for my steel caps, because if I go for Mercs, I will actually lose harder versus Renekton and Shaco. If I go steel caps, I actually block way more damage, and then I can actually keep on winning against Renekton. I care more about this than surviving a Xerath, right? I can avoid a Xerath. It's okay. My W allows me to avoid Lux, Qs, Xerath like combos and stuff like that, right? It's okay with me. It's alright. Let's force this. We're gonna go for a TP play, but we need to take this first. I think I might go for a teleport here. Wait. Okay, well played. Nice stun right here. Huh. That's the real one. Yeah, that's the real one, which I just didn't catch. Okay. It was really well played by my mid laner. Actually, a really good catch. But unfortunately, he actually died along with it, and I only got like 1 kill. This was actually going to result in a free dragon if I played it correctly. Well, if my team mid lane played correctly. I played that super well. I played that really well. We had a good push as well. Ooh, nice. Oh, not nice. Wait a second. Not nice. Goodbye. I'll let my teammates take care of this. Renekton is a very big counter. Like, this is exactly the reason. He's running Blade. Really hard to beat a Renekton that uses Blade with the Rune King, because he becomes so broken with it. Yeah, we just have to keep on scaling. That's the answer right here. Nice. We need to have like 200 more in order to buy the Nashor's Tooth, and Nashor's Tooth is a really big power spike. We are probably going to lose Drake because we got half of the team in top lane. Wait, I'm down to like Blaze aggressive. He got my teammate. Yeah, let's go. I can buy my item right now. Yep. Last catch. I still have my ultimate, so we can ult the entire wave now. Nice. Now let's go back. Gotta be careful about Shaco. Shaco 0-3. He's only got a Dusk Blade, so we should be okay. Got my Nash's Tooth. Let's go for Seeker's Arm Guard. Seeker's Arm Guard this game is super OP because it actually allows me to scale using the effect. And for just like 1k, it provides AP armor and the effect for the stacking. So it will fix everything versus Renekton because this guy's going Blade. It will make my 1v1 so much better. I'm going to try killing Xerath. I can pop my W for the stun. So if I do this correctly, I will not get stunned if I respect him a little bit. Yeah, I got him. Goodbye. I had to press ignite. I think he would have got the stun back and then he would just run for his life. So I was like kind of like forced to press ignite there. I kind of didn't want to. I wanted to hold it for Renekton actually. It would be far better. But yeah, we officially reached the mid-game power spike. Nice. Shaco's going topside. I'll let Shaco farm this if he wants. Yeah, he's gonna get away. I am not interested in chasing Shakos. Decent. Got another catch. That will help. Sidestep. Good. Oh, definitely. Oh, okay. No problem. We can take the upcoming wave here, and then we can shortly afterwards. We can go Zhonya after. Wait a second. Let me just pick this one up. Okay, pick up the wave real fast. She can't kill me because I can press W inside of her Q. Nice catch on Rengar. Well played. I'm like 280 away from being able to purchase my Zhonya, so we're almost there. Nice. We can pretty much buy it now. I don't know where this guy went. Haha. You know how I figured this out? You know how I knew this? I dropped down my auto attack on the fake clone, and then afterwards I dropped down my auto attack on the real clone. And that way I was able to figure out like, hey, I'm doing less damage on the Shaco. Hey, that's the real one. There's more ways to like figure this out, but like that was an easy way to figure out. Just drop down one auto on the real one, drop another auto on the other one, and then there you go. You know exactly who the real one is. Takes you like 1 second to figure out, depending on your attack speed here. The clone Shaco is always less tanky. The clone will always take more damage. The real Shaco will take less damage. Because the real Shaco is obviously more tanky than the clone. The clone takes like double the damage. Roughly. So that's what you can expect from it. I think we might find Xerath here. I saw him pathing topside. Nice. Hey, the start up here. Half the enemy team is missing though. I'll pick up this camp. It's gonna give me a slightly more of a lead, unless. Oops. I could try and catch him. Thank you, appreciate it. I love how she actually went to chase me down here. I like to see that. Oh no. Nice one.
An enemy has been slain.
You gotta be careful with the clone, guys.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Wait. Whew. Okay. Okay, it's not walking up to me. It was war trying, I guess. I can't kill him. Yep. Thank you very much. Shaco warp here, so I'm just gonna head back. I'm not gonna int the Shaco, right? I'm just gonna play it safely. So good with me. I'll teleport. Hey, Renekton's chasing. Look, he's actually right here. I love how these guys are chasing me. Oh man, I am not there, buddy. I am right here. Should I bait him? I don't think he's gonna try. Nah, it's not trying. Let's go. Let's make a play. Here we go. And goodbye. I'll take the Zhonya. Oh, nice timing from Xerath. Clean. Those picks are perfect timing. I couldn't dodge. I couldn't even walk, bro. No chance for me. Well played by the Xerath. I kind of consider this game to be absolutely finished because not only are we scaling absolutely hard and we're not even there yet, we're still scaling even harder. But like my Rengar is also absolutely fed, like similar to me. This guy is massive, man. This guy is even more fed than I am, in fact. My mid laner is really far behind. Actually, the Pantheon's really far behind. But that doesn't matter anyway, because Rengar can just jump into Xerath and it's a win.
I can't give up. Not now.
There's nothing that the Xerath can do, bro. He'll just get demolished by Rengar all game.
Your team
Doesn't matter how
has
fed he
destroyed
gets.
a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, let's go.
That brisk fresh air.
I'll walk from this direction here. Yeah, I'm telling you, this Rengar is just as fed as I am. There's not much they can do anymore. Oh, the real one is actually here. Yeah, I got him. Oh, I got caught by a storm, but it doesn't matter anyway. It's GG. Yep. Hey, this is Gwen Toplane. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you next time. Peace.